Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and I'm gonna do a casual get ready with me as a 42-year-old woman in South Florida. I'm gonna show you guys the first thing I always do, hyaluronic acid. Timeless is such a great brand. And normally I have their vitamin C serum as well, but I ran out. So just using the hyaluronic acid, going in with the best affordable face moisturizer out there, which is the CeraVe PM facial moisturizer. I have a little sunscreen. I just got this one. I like it. Normally I try to have sunscreen in like a tinted moisturizer, but I've been really liking this Paula's Choice. So I actually let this marinate for about 20 minutes before I put on any makeup, because it really helps it set in and absorb into your skin. So I'm gonna go make myself a coffee and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have been absolutely loving the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. This is the color G8. I have light medium skin, especially on my face. I always try to wear sunscreen or a hat. Yeah, you gotta make sure you have that sun protection. And I just put a little bit everywhere. And this stuff lasts literally forever. It's wild. It'll last me probably 6 months because you don't need much. And I think as I get older, I use less and less makeup. It seems counterintuitive because I think people want to cover up their aging skin, but the more makeup you wear, the more of it settles into your fine lines. I think it's okay to use concealer, especially if you have darkness underneath your eyes or some blemishes, like I have a few, but literally that's all the foundation, quote unquote, that I wear is this Glossier. I absolutely love it. The next product I love is the Glossier. It's just called the Balm Concealer in Light. It's such a fabulous product. I love it. It goes on so light and creamy and just absorbs into your skin. I try to use my fingers, my clean hands, as much as possible because the warmth of your fingers really makes it natural looking. And so I just cover up my forehead, lots of sunspots, which I am working on with retinol, and I will update the progress on that eventually. And then a little bit here. I've had some redness in my face recently. I'm not really sure why. All on the lids for just that even base. And I'll go in after with a Beautyblender just to even out my skin tone even more. But just getting it all worked in. So here is my damp Beauty Blender, and I just like to go in, really even it all out. By the way, this is the most comfy robe that I have ever worn. It's Land's End. I will tag it in the description below, but oh man, I live in this thing. So comfy. And then I go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is a holy grail product. It works incredibly well at absorbing any excess oil. So this brush is ancient. I can't find one that's as fluffy, so I'm holding on for dear life. So I just take a little and then tap off the excess. And then I actually go in all over my eyelids, under my brow, just to get a little base for my eyeshadow. And And then I go underneath my eyes. I try not to do too much because see the fine lines? My skin has been irritated lately. So I have, the fine lines are really popping, if you know what I mean. And then, again, where there's blemishes, I've had some rosacea around my mouth. And that blemish there. And then there's one there. I'm not gonna bother with it too much because the more that you play with your acne, the more mad at you it gets. Holy grail product, Hoola. This is the original. Yeah, I think that's just, I think there's only 2 colors if I'm not mistaken. I go in with a medium fluffy brush, circle it around, dab, dab, dab. And I'm just doing like a really basic, casual makeup, just to run errands, maybe grab a drink. But I'm just going in where the sun would hit. I mean, I'm doing this so fast. But the whole point is a realistic get ready with me. And then I also put it along my nose as well. I'm just saying that there's a little concealer right there. So just push that out a little bit. But that's pretty much all, just do a little more here. All of the bronzer that I use. I know it looks crazy. Not the best lighting. And now, just go on with a little blush, my Smashbox palette. It's the Bronze Glow. Just a little bit on the high point of my cheekbone. And I will blend a little bit more, just to make sure there are no harsh lines. I like to blend on my forehead because that's where the sun hits. Now I go in with a little bit of eyeshadow. This is the Naked 2. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this one. It's called Cover. And I just dab, dab, dab in the crease. And then also on my lid. I think it gives it a really natural look. And then I will buff everything out at the end, but this is the idea. So then I have this really fluffy brush, it's a little bit of that same color, and just buff it out a little bit. And then what I like to do is go back into my Smashbox and take this highlight. Just highlight my brow. And here is my holy grail of pharmacy eyebrow pencils. This is comparable to the Anastasia Dark Brunette. And so I just go in with this spoolie and brush up. Now I'm not gonna do that much of a brow today, but when I'm going out to dinner, or going out with friends, I'll do a little bit of a dramatic brow. But for now, I'm just gonna do a little bit. I have to get close to the mirror to do this. And I'm just gently going in, starting at the front part of my brow and then bringing it lightly, like a feather stroke, to the arch. And I definitely over-plucked my brows in the 90s, like every other teenager it seems like. And now I'm drawing them back on. Like a real dodo head. And I know that thin brows are coming back, but I can't do it. Same thing on this side, just from the front. This is just like a very quick tutorial. Don't always get them right the first time. And my brows are definitely cousins, not even sisters. So, you know, you work with what you can. At 42, I am happy to be still feeling confident, healthy, looking good. And then brush the front up to give it a little more volume. Okay, I like this brush because it blends a little bit more. And then this is definitely a secret weapon. If you haven't used an eyelash curler, I just discovered this probably only 10 years ago, and it makes such a huge difference. It really opens up my eyes. I have found that it does not really matter what brand primer that you use, but it really helps to have. I haven't noticed a big difference between like drugstore or high-end, so I just go to drugstore and save a couple bucks. Let's get that really well coated. Have you used any eyelash serums? I love them when I use them. I just haven't lately, but oh my god, my eyelashes got so long. It was incredible. Just one more thing to upkeep. And I'm trying to simplify my life, not complicate it. So I actually let the eyelash primer sit on my eyelashes. I think it makes your eyelashes actually appear longer when you let it sit and dry a little bit. That's what I found. So I'm gonna do my lips right now, and then I will put on mascara. So this is such a fun combination that I have recently discovered. This one is called Big Lift. This is Maybelline. So Big Lift. So go in. Not too much of an outer line. I don't want to look crazy. And this is pretty liquidy. Like it goes on really smooth. So you have to be careful. Like I'll have to go and correct a little bit. And I love going in with like a light lipstick. This one is called Shy. It's a NYX lipstick. It's so old. But I'll go in like that because I don't really want a super dark lip, especially for every day. And then I take my NYX Nude Pink and I just go outline again. And it blends the brown and it blends that matte lipstick. Let's go in a little bit more. And just press it all in. It's like a pinky brown that I made myself because I just haven't found any combinations that I like recently. So if you have one, please put it in the comments. A little bit, I'm going in with L'Oreal. By the way, L'Oreal has the same product formulations that a lot of high-end French makeup has. I learned that. So I love L'Oreal. Now I'm just gonna go in and do a layer of this. I gotta get close. It's a very natural looking lash. I think it's so beautiful. And now the other side. So pretty. If I had more time, I would probably go in with another layer, or I might even go back when the mascara dries completely and just curl once more. Oh my gosh, they pop. I noticed in the other light, in the other room, which is better, I noticed some blotchiness and it was driving me crazy. So I just want to add, like right here, yeah, I can see this blotchiness. Okay, I couldn't see it for some reason. I'm adding just a little bit more of that blush. And then I'm gonna go back in with this little, there. And if I really feel like it's blotchy, I'll probably do something that I shouldn't. Just go in with my Beautyblender. Just get it out that way. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will post all of the products I use below, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.